Time now to turn back to meteorologist Clay Smith in the Storm Alert Center with a check of our forecast. And Clay, of course, the heat and humidity continues, but also today you're watching for those pop-up showers.
Yeah, looking at downtown Chattanooga, you can see some of those cumulus clouds in the distance, which means we are starting to see a little bit of shower activity. So let's take a look at the radar and kind of jump around here a little bit. Pikeville just to your south, a heavy downpour moving through Bledsoe County. Dayton, you may get on this in the next 30 minutes or so. We also have a few pop-ups in Marion County. That's going to try to push into Hamilton. And of course, it seems like that central part of Hamilton County, Hicks and Red Bank, really having a hard time finding any of these storms lately, and really not a whole lot of hope right now. Hopefully we can get some additional development to push through that portion of the county. But the real winners right now, northeast Alabama and northwest Georgia. Some really heavy showers and storms moving through portions of Dade County, southern Walker, down near Lafayette, and Chattooga County. Also, Scottsboro got a little bit of heavier rain earlier, and also some heavy showers down 59 into Fort Payne, Summerville, Tryon. This is all pushing to the east. So Chickamauga, Ringgold, Dalton, any areas along 75 could pick up some pretty heavy storms as this wall of rain continues to push off to the east. Now, fortunately, nothing severe. And as we take a broader look at this, you can see that cloud cover building, those storms developing in the higher elevations and then pushing in across portions of Georgia and northeast Alabama. So you can see just a little bit of activity along southeast Tennessee. Most of that's going to be pushing into northwest Georgia and northeast Alabama over the next couple of hours. But we could have some additional development bringing more areas some showers and storms. Now, temperatures ahead of this rain across North Georgia, generally in the mid 80s from Dalton to Lafayette, 89 here in Chattanooga, but we got a rain cooled 73 now in Fort Payne and a rain cooled 80 in Scottsboro. So if you get any of this rain, temperatures come down pretty quickly, but the areas that stay dry should still top out in the low to mid 90s. The chance of showers and storms is going to be highest over the next several hours into the evening, and then overnight we're going to gradually clear out as we lose some of that instability. So again, highs still thinking the 90s. You may recover back to 91 in Fort Payne if you can get some sunshine. If not, you'll likely stay in the 80s. But again, if you get that rainfall, those 90s turn into 80s and eventually 70s pretty quickly. And that's what we're seeing across northwest Alabama or northwest Georgia and northeast Alabama. Now here's a look at your heat alerts outside of the Tennessee Valley. Very hot across portions of Arkansas and Tennessee, the western part of Tennessee especially, and along the East Coast. So outside of us, it's hot, and we're dealing with the heat as well, but only for 2 more days. It's going to cool down quite significantly moving into your Thursday as a cold front comes through. 89 degrees will be your high. And for the weekend, with your elevated storm chances, we're going to have highs in the mid to upper 80s. So here's a look at your futurecast, and the problem with this is not showing all the convection across northeast Alabama and northwest Georgia. So it looks like the short-term model guidance was having a hard time picking up on this. So we're going to pretend there's more rain here. This is kind of the evolution later today. Still thinking this is underdoing it quite a bit, but as we continue through the evening, still going to have those pop-up showers, and I think we'll have some additional development as well. And then going into your Wednesday, another round of showers and storms scattered throughout the day, especially during the afternoon and evening when you get the heating of the day. And I think the coverage will be even higher tomorrow simply because we're going to have a front working in from the northwest. That gives us that extra lift that we need for some of these showers and storms. And then Thursday, that front comes through, going to bring some potentially widespread rain, and then it drops to the south briefly, comes back north, and that's going to give us some scattered showers throughout the weekend. So again, good rainfall coming our way, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches here through the next 7 days. Very beneficial rain for us here in the Tennessee Valley. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures in the 90s the next 2 days. Cool down for your Thursday, but we'll keep those storm chances all the way through the weekend, Latrice.
Okay, thank you so much there, Clay.